Hi, I'm Gary Amoroso, Executive Director of the Minnesota Association of School Administrators. Welcome to the first edition of Take 5 in the 2015 year. I want to welcome you back from winter break. I hope that all of you had an opportunity to rest, recharge the batteries, and we've been greeted this week by old man winter, cold temperatures, and now they're seeing some snow coming for this weekend. Let's talk about the legislative session at the state level, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the congressional legislative session that is also going to be starting. At the state level, the session began at noon on Tuesday. It's going to be an interesting session. I think all of you know now that we have Governor Dayton reelected, we have the Senate controlled by the Democrats, and we have the House controlled by the Republicans. Quote-unquote divided government, which should make for some interesting and challenging times at the Capitol during the upcoming session. I want to thank the leaders of the regions who have been working with me to create the timeline for our legislative Capitol visits. We're almost done with that process, and our goal is to have the legislative contact visit schedule out to the entire membership the beginning of the week of January 12th. Please realize that this is a great opportunity for you to impact what goes on at the Capitol. I can tell you from experience that the members of the House, the members of the Senate, the governor's office, they listen, they hear when our members contact them, share thoughts on issues. All of you are well respected by the legislature, and it's important that your voice be heard. So you'll be getting two pieces of information when the contact plan is distributed next week. One will be the date that your region will be having its visit to the Capitol. Second, there will be a date where we're going to ask you to contact your legislator either by email or by phone and share some thoughts regarding what's going on in the world of education at the Capitol. We're hoping that each of you will be able to make at least two contacts, one through electronic or phone and one through a personal visit during the course of the session. And as always, as issues come up, as it feels as though we need a little bit more of a push from our members, we will have our legislative alerts where we'll ask you to get on the phone or to do an email and to share thoughts. We will always do our best to provide you with talking points that represent the perspective of MASA. And again, I thank you in advance for your efforts in this manner. Please understand that those efforts are priceless when it comes to having an impact. Let's talk a little bit about at the national level. I think, again, all of you know that we now have President Obama, a Democrat. He will be working with a Republican Congress. There are opportunities here and there are challenges here. One of the most important pieces of legislation that we are concerned about as educators is the reauthorization of No Child Left Behind. I think you will see a bill forwarded by the House and by the Senate because both are controlled by the Republicans now. You'll then have a conference committee where the House and Senate will get together and hammer out a bill. I believe that over the course of the 2015 calendar year, you will see a bill pass both the House and the Senate, go to conference committee, and then be passed by both houses again and be placed on President Obama's desk. Of course, the question will be, will the Democrats have influence on the bill? Will it be a bill that does garner at the congressional level support by the Republicans and as well as by Democrats? Or will it be something that is totally supported by Republicans with no input from the Democrats? That process will help determine probably how President Obama will view the bill. It's going to be an interesting challenge, and we will also be working with AASA and following that journey. Second, I'd just like to remind all of our members that nominations for our elected positions and nominations for our awards are due on Monday, January 12th. If you need the applications, please feel free to contact Amy Ranello at our offices. I hope each of you has a wonderful week. Let's embrace winter. It's here. I hope that things get a little bit better for us in terms of temperature, and let's hope we don't have any snowstorms for a long time. With that, if I can ever be of service to you, please feel free to contact me at 651-319-1211. Thank you.